And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And today's starting pitcher, Clay Holmes. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Ready to go now. Michael Busch digs in now.
The first baseman, number 29, Michael Busch.
And this one is off and running. Slap the other way, foul. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Foul ball. Oh, 1 now. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Ian Happ stands in now and watches strike 1. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Man at second. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Jameson Taillon. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. And there's a curve through for a strike.
That's a ball.
Towards first. Bush steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Pitch misses. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Swinging a foul straight back. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hard hit right side. In time to Bush, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Bo Bichette.
Ball 2.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. There's a high chopper. Swanson whips it to first, and Bichette is retired. That ends the frame. We played an inning. No score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. We see Pete Crow Armstrong now. How about this? Both of his parents are actors. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Bench settles underneath it, and there's one down.
Freeman is a perfect player in this lineup because he's a consistent hitter on a team that gets players on base at a high rate. It's a match made in blue heaven. And he's getting another at bat with a chance to drive in a run. It seems to happen for him quite a bit, Boog.
Popped in the air, left side. 2 away now.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the rookie DH, Moises Ballesteros. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Lindor on to first. Inning over. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Just off the inside edge.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance, and no one can get there. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
he was all over that one. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Man at second. There's the strike up high, and it's 1-1. That one fouled off. Smoked to the left, base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And next is the designated hitter, Brett Beatty. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Swing, and he popped it up. Takes it in for the out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. And there's the strike.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging it off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. Swing, and a ball popped in the air. Base hit left field. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Mets.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
First and second, 1 out. Carson Benj will hit next. There's the strike. Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Robert on his way around third. 1 run is in. Coming around third is Simeon. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they take a 3-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
One out and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. In the air, right field. Conforto has a beat on it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the Mets order, Francisco Lindor now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Man on second, 2 down. In the air, left field. Hat moving under it. And that is that. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. And now it's Dansby Swanson. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And a strike on the outside edge.
His breaking stuff has given this lineup some trouble early on. They're finishing for strikes, so I'd like to see him swing in those spots a little more often.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. This one in the air, right field. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Check swing. He held up. Ball 1. Fouled off to the right. Here's a 1-1. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Struck out looking his first time. And that one hammered. And that gets down in the corner. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
Oh, 1 down. And that one clips the corner. Bregman wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-1. On the ground. And foul ball. Steps off, checks the runner at first. Good job to fight that one off. Busch off of first with 2 away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Grounder off the pitcher. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0. As we go to the last of the third. Here's Juan Soto.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Just missed.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Ground ball up the middle, flips it. There's one to first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Jorge Polanco, the next to hit. Right down to shoot. That's strike one. Two down, nobody on.
Ball that's outside.
Here's a 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 3 and the Cubs nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th, Ian Happ up to hit. Happ, a first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati in 2015. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batter number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Fouled off left side. The Mets leading by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Flied to right his first time. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
That's out to center field. Robert in position. And that is that. Cubs leave 1. Still down 3-0. Bottom 4. And now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Next offering upstairs. This one in the air, right field. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Around first and hustling for second, and he'll pull into second safely.
No, Boog, I feel for him right there. And to drop a pop-up like that as an outfielder, it's kind of like an infielder that gets the yips and can't throw across the diamond. You hope it doesn't get in his head, because everyone is paying attention to the next fly ball that he's going to get to make sure he makes the catch. And when he does, there'll be a whole lot of folks applauding sarcastically.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Line drive to short and caught. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
The 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, the right fielder, number 3, Carson.
Now it's the right fielder, Carson Benj.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
That's inside, and that's ball 1.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1. That one lifted to left. And that's the inning. One error in the inning, but nothing more. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mets 3 and the Cubs nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Moises Ballesteros.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Ball to strike. Fought off foul.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
The batter, number 7, Danby.
Back outside.
The Cubbies trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The next offering misses. 3 balls and a strike.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And Swanson will take his base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And here is Michael Conforto. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swanson leads off first with one away. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at first, one away. That's to third, and it goes just foul. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Stays alive. And a 1-2. There goes the runner. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next.
That's a ball.
Got him looking for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
The throw to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Next for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
That misses. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. Swing and a ground ball. Now the throw to first on the run. Throw, save. And that was close.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
So man aboard. Juan Soto now 1 for 2. Soto, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Now quick throw to first. Lindor back in there. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run homer, and they add to their lead.
You almost feel bad for the baseball when Juan Soto hits it. His swing is so powerful. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. That's all for Jamison Taillon, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Caleb Thielbar into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
There's the strike. Two runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. That one pushed foul. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1. Bichette, the base runner at first with one out. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
The center fielder, Louis Robert.
Two on, one out. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Number 7, designated hitter, Brett.
And up next for New York, Brett Beatty. There's a strike. Ripped on a line to center. And that is the third out of the inning. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. And the lead is now 5-0. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Luis Garcia.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next to the
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Yo one. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico.
One out man at first. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Nico Horner. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Rolled over to third. Bichette. On to Simeon. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Mets 5 and the Cubs nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Marcus Simeon.
The second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Mets, the right fielder, number 3, Carson Pen.
The 0-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Another 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now at the plate, Francisco Alvarez. Bench, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Yeah, there's the strike. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Horner takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Caleb Thielbar gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Jacob Webb.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Cubs nothing. We go to the top of the seventh. Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One up, one down.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
The Mets leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
1-2 now. On the ground to third. Bichette whips it to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The designated hitter, Moises Ballesteros.
2 outs, base is empty. Moises Ballesteros, the next Cub to hit. This one popped up. Garcia gets under it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It's 5-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. They put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
And a sweeper misses for a ball. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Ben Brown getting loose out there. Milner also getting ready. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-1. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball popped up. Corner under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman, Bo Bichette.
Outside, that's a ball.
Upstairs. And that's ball 2.
Hey.
Up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Mets, the first baseman, Jorge.
And next for New York, Jorge Polanco. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. So they make short work of him there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Cubs nothing. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Brooks Raley. This one in the air, center field. Robert on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, number 20, Michael Conforto.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Robert on his way over. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael Bush.
So back to the top of the order. Michael Bush getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. This ball's chopped on the ground. Lindor to first. And the Cubs go 1, 2, 3. It's the Mets 5 and the Cubs nothing. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Hobie Milner.
Leading up for the Mets, the center fielder, Louis Robert.
And that one ripped to left, but won't make it there after the bad jump. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Brett Brady.
Step off, throw to first.
He's safe.
Robert dives back in. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To Horner at second for 1. On to Bush. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on. That smash towards center. And that will end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Through 8 full, the Mets lead this one 5-0. Last chance coming up for the Cubbies. And we're back. Leading off, number 3.
Alex Bregman.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
On the ground to third. And foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
7 fouls in a row. Such an impressive at bat we're seeing right here, regardless of how it ends up.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
This is something else. Running that pitch count up, I can't imagine how frustrating it must be for the pitcher to have so many good pitches spoiled off like this.
And they'll do it again. The 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That misses the zone. Full count now. This one in the air, center field. Robert should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next to the Cubs, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
The other way, and that's just foul. Foul ball.
Ball.
In the air to left center. Robert turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico.
1 out left for the Cubs. Nico Horner will come up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th.
Nope. Foul ball.
Raley is just 1 strike away. Broken bat, roller to first. The underhand flip, and that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long